How do you say have you subscribed in Spanish? Is it has suscribido or tienes subscribido? I don't know what to say, but we're going to learn today when we talk about the differences between haber and tener. Okay, so let's start. Basically, both verbs mean to have. However, they're very different in all their uses. So most of you most likely know tener already. Yo tengo, tú tienes. Yo tenía, yo tuve, tendría, tendré. Stuff like that. And if you know, you might know haber's conjugations. Yo has, hemos, han, yo había, habré, habría, stuff like that. However, these verbs work completely differently. So tener is possession, and haber has nothing to do with that. So it's not tú has $5. It's not at all like that. It's yo tengo $5. So tener is for possession. Yo tengo 6 libros. Yo tendré 100 pesos al final del día. I will have $100 at the end of the day. And it can also be used for various expressions, or it will mean the verb to be. So tengo 45 años. So like for age, tengo sed. I'm thirsty. Tengo hambre, hungry. Stuff like that. Well, haber doesn't really work like that. So if you want to say, okay, so basically from the start, the essential part is that you can't just have haber by itself in most cases. When you're trying to express a thought, you have to use another word after it. So you use it for the past participle. And basically, haber has its own tense around it, called the perfect tense. So basically, you'd be like, yo he comido todas las galletas. I have eaten. So you take away the er ending and add ido, or the ir ending, and take away the ar ending and add ado. For most verbs. I have another video up on that. It's going to be right here. Here's some more examples. Ellos han estado usando los celulares muchísimo. They have been using their cell phones a lot. Okay, so going back to this one, you'd say, yo he comido todas las galletas. I have eaten. You never use tener. So, for example, you would never say, yo tengo comido. That doesn't exist. You can't use tener and then have a participle. This is called the participle with the ido, or ado at the end, and a couple of regular verbs. So basically, you'll kind of know when to use it. Haber is never for possession, and tener always is. It does have a couple expressions, so you can be like, I tres personas allí. There are 3 people there. Or habían, for there were. You never use ser to say that there will be. You never say like serán. It's always, or for there will be, it'd be habrán, not serán. And that's the main expression for haber, and that's literally it. Tener basically just knows possession, and haber is like this. And one more thing to add, you can use haber tenido. So for example, habrían tenido sueño, si no bebieron el Gatorade. So they will have been sleepy. However, tener turns into the verb to be because it's an expression of tener. Si no bebieron el Gatorade, if they hadn't drank the Gatorade. And that's it. Here are the most important conjugations to know for each. The tener, you should definitely memorize most of these in your Spanish class. These two, especially in Spanish 3 or Spanish honors. And you never really see haber in this bottom one here. It's mostly just these top 2. Okay, so that's it. There's haber versus tener. See ya.